Hey, how's everyone doing? This call is a special call because it involves two separate callers who are sisters. The channeled messages from the panel were given to each regarding their family of 10, celebrations of life, and wishes from the other side that they all can overcome their grief. Channeled visions from the panel of a treasure chest, the game Twister, essential oils, and a cake in the shape of a bull. Change their grief forever and renew their optimism that things will all be okay. I hope you enjoy the clips. All right, let's start off by going to our first caller.
Hi, thanks for holding. Who's this?
This is Sam.
Hi, Sam. What can we help you with?
I just want to see if there's any messages for me.
Okay. Anything in particular?
No, not really.
Okay. Let me see if anybody's picking something up for you. Edgar, Linda, or either of you picking something up for Sam?
I just started to write something very simple, that she's been thinking about an individual that's passed on a lot. And I get it's a family member. And they said that she has been feeling kind of down lately, missing them, and she wanted to know if they were okay, but it's more like they are concerned for her. It's so funny, I keep seeing ice cream around her. I don't know if she ate ice cream or something with ice cream, or getting ice cream with this spirit when they were on Earth. Is this your, I keep hearing mother, something with mothers. Sam, does that resonate with you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I don't know what the ice cream reference is, but also they're showing me a body of water. It's more like when you were little. They're referencing something like either camping or spending time at the beach, and they're like saying, look, you're enjoying a day, and you miss those moments so much. And they want you to know that they are also thinking of you. They want you to know they are okay. But they're saying your heart's been sad. You've been sad. And they don't want you to be sad, Sam.
Okay.
There's something else, because they're showing me a burial. And it was hard. Like family members were either shocked of this passing or how the passing happened.
Okay, so.
Does this resonate with you?
Yes, because my mom passed in January, and it's been 2 years. But we didn't get to do her celebration of life because of COVID. So there's 10 of us in our family. My brother, the oldest of us, recently passed, actually in January on the anniversary of her death. And we just all got together this past Saturday and did her celebration of life and spread her ashes. And we did my dad's from years ago and my brother's, all of us were there. That we just did that last Saturday. So you hit it right on.
They want you to know they are okay. And, at this event, I see Spirit hugging each one, giving the hug like saying, yes, it was a final goodbye, but it was more like wishing they were here to give that final kiss, that final goodbye. And I get that they were celebrating together. There was a good celebration, a peaceful, loving, people enjoying, saying goodbye, but with a lot of heart. I don't know if someone threw something but said, here you go, or the peace be with you, or something with letting go. Who made a statement?
I said that when I said my mom, because each child, we went from the oldest to the youngest, and we all took turns scooping and spread the ashes. And that's what I said when it was my turn.
They heard every word. They were there with you. She was the strongest spirit of the other two. She was the strongest. And there was somebody, I don't know if they have like long brownish hair, had like I see a dress on her, and she went to her. I don't know if this person had a baby or something with a baby. Has there been a birth in the family since their passing?
Yes, my granddaughter.
They're acknowledging the birth of this baby with smiles, like saying life is going to continue on. It's like we're gone, but life comes. It's like the circle of life. It's going to keep going. And they want everybody to be happy, but mostly peace. They're saying peace in your heart. Have peace in your heart. And they love everybody, and they are there around a lot. That's what I'm getting right now.
Samantha, I have a question for you. Did you guys have cake? I know normally cake is like a celebration, but did you guys actually have cake?
No, we did not. We went for pizza afterwards and had all get together and had pizza.
Okay. What I'm picking up is that it really does have to be a closure. You know, you threw the ashes, you did all that, but I'm getting that it's time to get happy again. I think it's the female spirit who's saying this, but it's time to get happy again and have happy times. This is more so for you, that you are nowhere near where you used to be. You don't laugh like you used to. You don't enjoy life like you used to. Like all of this, and again, rightfully so, has taken a really hard hit to every aspect of your life. And maybe that cake is like, bring something of joy to celebrate again. It's almost like you can't change what happened. It's almost like they're saying, we can't change the fact that we're gone. So instead of every day being a situation where you're sad about it, find reasons to make us laugh with you, make us smile with you. We are around you. We see you very sad. Not just you, but your sisters, your family. Yeah, I just keep getting like, and I'm also, I don't know what male spirit is on the other side, but kind of like saying, oh, okay.
I have my father and my oldest, and the oldest brother.
Okay.
The first child.
Then it must be, okay. Then I think it's your father. It's kind of like, I get this feeling like when you guys used to get together, you guys would just have a great time, you know? And,
absolutely.
But I'm just seeing, they're around you now, all members of the family, and all they see is how badly their passings have ruined all your life. That's kind of how they feel. But yet they want you to be happy. They want to see you smiling. And they're really hoping that you guys getting together, spreading the ashes, doing everything that you did will enable you guys now to say, okay, they're gone. We've done that. We need to show them us having a good time, because they want to feel that energy again. They want to feel the family's energy of having a good time. And it's like, whatever you do, don't think that if you're having a good time, we're going to think you've forgotten about us. It's the exact opposite. We want you to work as hard as you can to enjoy life again and smile, because we're sitting there waiting to see you smile and laugh again. And they're not going to leave you guys until they see that. They get, you know, they know how much they were loved. So now it's like, you know, what can we do to make them start living their lives again and be happy? So maybe that, you know, maybe get together and have a cake for no reason, like a funny looking cake too, not like a normal looking cake, but like some, I don't know, shaping an animal or something, just something stupid, you know, and get together like kids and play Twister or something. I don't know, but they just want to see you guys giggle again.
Okay. Thank you.
Edgar, are you picking up anything? Or Linda, whoever?
Something about a leather jacket saying being free, celebrating birthdays, something about pictures, and someone carrying pictures, and that they love them all, the pictures, something with pictures.
Okay. One of my siblings just recently sold her house, and she went through all of my mom's pictures that she's had over the years and distributed them to the families that they pertain to. So, lots of pictures.
And what about the leather jacket? Something with a leather jacket, a special jacket.
That I don't know, unless it had something to do with my dad. But I'm not sure about that one. I'll have
Who is military? Because I see a uniform.
I have nephews, and both my nephews have passed, and one of them was military. My oldest sister, her boys have passed, and he was military. So maybe that's him. I don't know.
I see jacket, but it's more like military style, and not like football style, more military, something with military. And being free and birthdays. And there's a birthday coming, several birthdays coming up, because I wrote celebrating birthdays, and they're going to be at these birthdays. So there must be 2 birthdays coming up that they're going to celebrate with the family in spirit. That's all I have.
Okay.
Samantha, are there birthdays
And I heard
coming up?
love them all.
Love them all.
Regarding the pictures, she loved them all.
Sam, is there birthdays coming up?
Yes, because there was 10 of us children, so yeah, there's lots of birthdays.
When are the birthdays? When's the next birthday?
The next July, and then again in
what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And then again in September, and then again in August and September. Yeah.
Okay, so whose birthday is it in July?
That is one of my brothers.
Are you guys all going to get together for that birthday?
And we probably will, because he is not doing well, and he was supposed to have already passed, but he's still hanging in.
Yes, I have chills, and all the hair on me is standing on end, and you all need to be there. Not only, laugh and have fun or watch goofy little YouTube videos or something, but you all getting together and actually having fun will help him energetically with what he's going through right now. And like Linda said, they will be there and they want to see everybody happy. Linda, the minute you said birthday cake, I was like, I didn't even add birthday to the cake. All I saw was cake, and I knew it had to be not a traditional cake, something funny, some kind of animal shape or something like that. So, yes, you've got an entire month now to plan for it, and that's 100% yes. That's when you guys need to have a good time and celebrate, because it will be healing for everybody.
Yeah, and he's
all right.
That's what he's striving for, is to make it to his birthday. So there we go. Yep. Yeah,
that's perfect. Let him know you're all going to come together. You're all going to have a great time, and that you guys have a special cake planned for him. So there has to be something with animals and your brother of some sort, whether it be some funny story, or maybe he had something happen to him when he was a kid, or he rode a horse or a donkey, or, something like that you can actually get a cake made in the shape of that, and maybe go through some of those old pictures. And if you have a picture of that, design the cake accordingly and in a way that will make him and everyone else remember a great time and laugh. Do you remember any incidents with him and an animal of any sort?
The only one I can think of is he was a teenager on a little dirt bike, and we had friends that had a big farm, and they raised, do you know what those Brahma bulls are with the big hump? Like the big cow. It looked like a cow thing, but they're called Brahma bulls or something, and they have that big hump. Well, he was on a dirt bike, and the Brahma bull didn't like it, and it flung him and came in and headbutted him and flew him clear off the he ended up breaking his leg and stuff, but it was just he had ridden it up and down that field many, many times, and then all of a sudden it's like the bull had enough and just flipped him off of it. And we talk about that to this day.
Okay, so make a cake, make a bull cake, and then have somebody, like one of the little cake decorators, show him over there with like a cast on his leg.
Or something.
Yeah, yes, like a little motorcycle, him with the cast on his leg, and it would be something that would be surprising. And then you guys could kind of each talk about some incident like that happened to you, that when you look back, it's actually pretty funny. I mean, I grew up in a canyon, or at the top of a canyon, and we had these, obviously this canyon behind us, and we would always go through there and walk around, and there were cows. And one time, my next door neighbor was lagging behind. We had been walking back there for so long. And my brother turned around and looked behind her, and there was a bull actually charging her from behind. And you've never seen like an 8-year-old little girl go from almost not being able to lift her legs to walk, with like just crying, I want to go home, to turning around and having more energy than you've ever seen anybody have in their life, and just run.
Yep.
So perfect message for you, I think.
Thank you.
Guys, do you have anything else before we go on to our next caller?
Nope, nothing further.
All right. We'll put you back in the queue to listen to the rest of the show. We'll go on to our next caller. Hi, thanks for holding. Who's this?
Merilee.
What can we help you with?
I was just curious if you had any messages for me.
I'm picking up for you that you've already asked the question that you're wondering about message-wise, that you've already been asking it out loud to a spirit on the other side, and that you already know the answer to the question. Does that make sense?
Kinda.
A little bit further would be, what exactly do you need to hear in order for you to believe the answer that you know already in your heart?
Well, I have to be honest and let you know that I was listening to the previous caller, and that's my sister.
Well, okay. Well, then let me go further. So did anything that we said to Sam then answer your question? Because it's 98%. Like everything that was... Wait, hold on, Linda, 1 second. Yes. Hold on. So everything that we said to Sam, that's probably why I'm getting what I'm getting, which is whatever you've asked out loud or whatever, you were like, hey, give me a sign or give me an answer to this, that, or the other. That's probably why they're saying you already know the answer. What alternative thing was not said or that you need to hear that would, explain it further to you in a more elaborate way? I get like you need to ask a direct question in a way that it can be answered directly to you. Like if there is something specific that was not answered, then with Sam, be very specific to your question and ask. And I'm sure Linda's picking it up right off the bat.
My question
what would the question be?
My question would be, if my parents actually see the foundation come back to us siblings who have been broken. We have been all broken since the passing, especially of my mom. My dad passed away many, many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And my heart is struggling with the separation that their deaths have caused over the years. And I just want to know if they see that coming back as you explained to Sam.
And then let me say one thing.
I'm the emotional one in the family. I get told I'm too emotional all the time. I'm the one who cries a lot. So I've been trying not to be so emotional in front of the ones that aren't.
Okay. So one of the things is it's okay to be emotional. I think letting it out and being emotional is fine, right? Because tears are healing, Yes, the answer to your question is yes. And it starts with the party next month.
The other direct question I have is, one of the siblings is my twin. So I think it's the hardest struggle I have is when twins are separated, and we've been together 58 years. We celebrated our birthdays, so our 60th was separated, and our upcoming birthday this next February is probably also going to be separated. So I guess the real direct question I have is, I know I'm struggling with it, is my twin okay?
Perfect. Linda.
I wrote her name, and I was writing down what she was saying, and then I get Mom on the other side said to her, I am here, and I'm looking at, I don't know if you're in a kitchen or dining room area or they're a combo together. Are you within that vicinity?
Close.
Okay. And then I keep seeing little colored stones or like tile. Do you have like pieces of tile with color in it around you or somewhere in the kitchen?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm also seeing that, yes, you are the emotional one because when you're doing dishes, you start reflecting on family. That's like your meditative moment. And you start seeing and you start reflecting. And she's right there watching you. And you want to know that the brother that's not doing well, is he going to pass and go home? You want to know that because she said that. Am I correct?
That was one of my questions.
Okay. I'm going to tell you what Mom told me. And I just hope the best for him. But she said to me, yes, he comes home. He's not well. And I get that you are all praying that he reaches to his birth date, the continued date. But I see him deteriorating. I don't know if they're thinking about hospice.
He is in hospice, yes. But he's not my twin. That's my other brother.
I'm talking about the one right now that's in the hospital. Mom is answering.
He's at home.
But he's with hospice. Yeah.
Merilee, when Linda finishes talking about your other brother, I'll talk to you about your twin.
Okay.
Merilee, you are all getting older, and these changes that are coming upon your life and all your siblings' life. It is really hard to deal with. The passing of our parents and then our siblings, it just weighs on us. But what I'm getting from your mom in such a beautiful, loving way is that it's going to be okay. And the acceptance part is the hardest part. The grieving part is not going to be okay, especially for you because you have a heavy heart. And you've been carrying this heavy heart from the day of the first passing, which was your father.
Very much.
But I could tell you this, your parents and your siblings and the others on the other side are very proud because a family that was once scattered is coming together in unity in a way that they couldn't believe. There's more respect, there's more kinder exchanges, and more tolerance towards each other. And that's making them proud that this family is staying together united, no matter what. Does this all make sense to you?
Very much, yes. Thank you.
In regards to your twin, there were a couple of things that came up to me like right away. One, I saw a treasure chest, and I just heard treasure chest and a chest. They're like essential oils and things like that. One of them is like an orange essential oil. So if you get some essential oils that is orange, that might help. But I also heard that all of the death and the separation, there's also a part where you're scared of your own mortality, and at times you wish you wouldn't wake up, not only just to not have to keep bearing it because it's been something that you can't just shrug off, but I heard kids are like full of joy, they are free, and they play. So the word they play is very much something that I get should be significant to you with your twin, the word play. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So all the play goes back to, I guess, the message that I gave to Sam, which is you all need to play, you all need to giggle, you all need to laugh, and you need to bring that joy. But again, the focus for you is on the kids, the joy, the free, and the play. And again, something with like a treasure chest and chest, like, something about boobies and siblings or something. I don't know. But something, yes, something that's going to make you giggle. Does that make sense?
Actually, one of my sisters is his guardian, and she makes stuff on an embroidery machine. And all weekend, he wore a little hoodie jacket with an embroidered Captain Hook on the back.
Okay.
I think that's where the connection of the treasure chest comes from. And Sam and I made a treasure chest urn for our oldest brother that passed away.
That's it.
He was a musician, and so she put musical notes and everything on it, a guitar. It's beautiful. And we purchased it together. She decorated it for me.
That is awesome.
Sam and I are very close siblings.
Obviously. Well,
I love her very much.
That's complete acknowledgement that he saw the chest, saw the Captain Hook, and the mere fact that she embroidered Captain Hook on the back of it and with the chest and the whole thing.
Yeah.
Is
our sister
exactly
Christine,
in line.
That's where my twin lives, yeah. He lives in San Diego with my oldest sister, so that's why we're separated. I'm not in the same state with him.
Full validation there for you, okay?
I thank you guys very much.
You're welcome. And, quit focusing on your own mortality. It's just going to bring you down. And you spin and you spin and you spin in your head. And I know it's very easy for me to say just to stop it because it's virtually impossible to stop it. So that's where the play comes in. That's where the getting together as a family and starting to have fun, taking things from childhood and making them new again, making fun of the crazy stuff that happened.
Yesterday we flipped through a book and it landed on a page that showed the toys we used to play with when we were kids. And I actually pointed out the Twister game and spoke with my twin about playing that game with him when we were little. That's just amazing that you brought up Twister with Sam. So a lot of the things you were saying to Sam were resonating with me as well.
which is why I was picking up at the beginning of the call to get you to ask a question a certain way.
And I was the first caller, but I couldn't get my phone to work, so you put me back in the queue.
Oh.
I was before Sam. I couldn't get my phone to work.
Well, that could have been a little guidance from the spiritual side because, you know, you got so many of your answers.
And she needed to go first, really. She did. And they left this morning to go back home. So it's been a very emotional day for me today. And everything you said was spot on.
Good.
Everything.
Well, I'm glad that it helped.
And Linda as well. And I do essential oil. And orange is one of my favorites. I have it in my diffuser right now, sitting next to me in my recliner. So spot on, everybody. You talked about the birthday cake for Brother Rocky, and when she said she had an example of the motorcycle and the Brahma bull, I said it out loud before she answered.
That's funny. When the bull was brought up, it immediately took me back to when I was a child.
I'm like, Sam, tell him about the Brahma bull. Tell him about the Brahma bull. And she did. That really made me start laughing. So times when I will feel something or I call it the karma messages that I get. And sometimes I just have to call my sister and tell her it's a karma message because it happened. So
what I would definitely recommend that you do, you know, wait a couple days and then download this episode and save it. And whenever you start feeling that deep heaviness and you can't seem to get out of your head, then just re-listen to this episode because it's very easy for our minds to forget something that we heard that was so impactful at the time. And that's really why we're taking a lot of care in editing the shows afterwards so that people can do that and listen to them. So hopefully that'll help you out in those times as well, okay?
And Sam takes really good notes, too.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Linda, Edgar, do you guys have anything else from Merilee?
Yeah, something real quick, Merilee. First of all, I want to give you my deepest condolences for you and your entire family for the passing that's soon to be, which is your brother. You need to understand that the very same thing that's causing you agony and pain right now. I pick up this female spirit on the other side, and I'm assuming it's your mother, and she is actually happy. Something that represents death to you guys, for her it's going to be a brand new birth of her son up there. And she is actually happy because I see she's just smiling. She is very happy that he's actually coming home. So I want you to keep that in your heart, that although it hurts you, your mother will be very happy, okay? God bless you, you and your family.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
All right, Merilee, I can't wait for you guys to call back next month and let us know how that birthday party goes. And you're going to have to take a picture and send it to us. We actually have an email address now, finally, for the Communicators group. So it's the communicatorsgroup@gmail.com. So hopefully you guys will send us a picture of that cake afterward because we'd really like to see that. I can't wait to see what that cake looks like.
Well, we'll make sure that happens.
All right. Thanks so much. All right, guys, we will be here next Wednesday at 7:30 to 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, and we will look forward to talking to you again then. Thanks, everyone, for calling. Take care.